Let's take a trip over to my friend Spence Putnam's home here in Weybridge. Hello, Spence.
Hi, Greg. Come on in.
Thanks. Well, there are several things that we can look at here which are relevant for either a retrofit situation or for new construction in this case. These are brand new double pane windows on the south side of the house, and then on the north side of the house over here there are triple glazed windows. And back in the kitchen area here you can also see a number of different energy efficient appliances which are both valid in a new construction or retrofit construction. But we're looking at the solar panels now on the south-facing roof. One thing you may notice immediately is that the panels are almost invisible. This particular type of panel is a flexible substrate that actually lays down flat on the roof and attaches to the metal roof. And the darker colored part of the roof that you see is the actual solar panel array system. This type of PV array is especially applicable to standing seam metal roofing. And the PV array simply comes in rolls and it's attached to the surface of the metal roof. You'll notice that there are a lot of windows on this side of the house, which is facing south. There is a substantial roof overhang to cut down on sun during the summer season when the sun is much higher in the sky. Yet it won't interfere with the sun shining into the house during the winter months where you want maximum solar gain. The angle of the roof is approximately 45-degree angle, and that the entire house is oriented to solar south. The house is built into the side of a hill here. That provides a certain amount of earth shelter to the north side of the lower level. Provides a lot of insulation from cold weather in the north during the winter and provides a good deal of cooling in the summer months. This is the Putnam's clothes dryer here, and actually this type of strategy will work both in a new construction setting and a retrofit situation because it's exactly the same kind of clothes dryer that we have at our own home in Weybridge. This is the net result of all of that electrical generating activity that's going on the roof today, even though it's a cloudy day. And if you look really closely at the meter, you can see that it's actually turning backwards. And that means that this home is generating more electricity from its PV panels on the roof than it's actually using inside for lighting or for any of its appliances. And at the end of the month, if the amount of power that's been fed back into the electric grid from the solar array on the roof exceeds the amount of electricity that the home has consumed, they receive a credit on their bill. Over here is the inverter, which takes the solar generated electricity from the roof and inverts it or converts it into AC power. What we have here is the heat pump, which is a ground source heat pump that uses latent heat in groundwater, which is then amplified in the compressor, and that amplified heat is then used for domestic hot water heating purposes here, and also for radiant floor heating on this tank here. On my right are a series of controls for radiant space floor heating. We have a heat exchanger for this house, which is so tight in its construction that it's necessary to exchange the stale air from the house with fresh air from the outside. And as that warm, stale air is expelled through the heat exchanger, the cool but clean air coming in from the outside is warmed up.